I'm here with episode 2 of the Ditch and Switch, and I'm getting some sun coming in here, so I look like I'm glowing a little bit. Whoa, I'm angelic. Okay, so I have been talking here on the page. If you want to look back at any of my older videos that I've done, or past videos, I have been talking about how important it is to remove toxic cleaners from your home. I talk a lot about essential oils, but if you don't get that, at least get the point that I want you to start looking at the things you use in your home to clean with. And I've heard it said like this really well. No, we can't control all the chemicals that are around us all the time when we're out and about, but we can, as my friend Jess so eloquently puts it, be the gatekeepers in our home. We decide what comes into our home and what is around our family in this space. So I'm cleaning today. I've got my cleaning hair on and I've got my workout clothes on because I like to work up a sweat and burn some calories and dance around while I call it my house blessing time. So I'm blessing my house and cleaning it up for my family. And it was perfect timing. I ran out of my dusting spray. This is the bottle that I keep it in, and you can see it's pretty empty. I got a little at the bottom. This lasts forever, but I'm going to show you that instead of Pledge, which I was addicted to Pledge. Can I just tell you, I'm a super duper OCD about cleaning. Like, I like for things to be super duper clean. It doesn't bother me in somebody else's home, but in my own home, I just like things to be clean. And so keeping the dust up around here is pretty important because we all have a lot of allergies too. So it's important that I dust things, and I used to use Pledge because I liked the way it made everything shiny. I liked, at the time, I liked the way that it smelled. But after a day of cleaning, I would usually have like a touch of almost a little bit of asthma. And I kind of would get a headache. I would get nauseous. Never made the connection that was probably because there are things in Pledge that are scary. If you don't believe me, go get your Pledge if you have it, and look up some of the ingredients online. There is what is the website? EWG.org, I think is what it's called. You can look up ingredients and it'll tell you like a rating scale of how toxic they are. And a lot of them in Pledge are no-nos. You don't want them in your house. And I have a super easy alternative. All you are going to need to make this is some olive oil. Regular old olive oil, okay? Got this at Kroger. This is the Kroger brand. So olive oil, and this is for a wood dusting spray. Got some orange oil, and you can use lemon if you like. I'm switching it up today, and I'm going to use some orange. Wood really loves orange. This is going to condition your wood, just like Pledge does, but you're not going to be sick the next day after you clean with it, and your house isn't going to be floating around with stuff that could possibly cause cancer. I'm just saying. And this is super easy, cheaper way to make it. And then I just have a glass spray bottle because with essential oils, you don't want to put them in a plastic bottle if you can help it. Just because it really doesn't matter with your cleaning stuff, but if you're drinking it, you always want to make sure you use a glass bottle, and because the oils are so pure that they leach the toxins out of the plastic, and then if you're drinking it, you're drinking that in because they're very pure, so they're meant to take that out of there. But I still put like my cleaning stuff. These I got at Amazon, like a 3-pack was $10, I think, and I reuse these all the time. So this is the bottle that I'm going to keep it in. Here's how much you need of everything. So you are going to use, I'm going to mix, I'll start with mixing things. So you're going to start with 1 3/4 cups, so 1 3/4 cups of water, okay? I'm going to add to that my vinegar, which is just a 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup. So I'm just going to pour it in. There you go. Boom. And then I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of the olive oil. So I've got, I'm going to spill that. I got 1 teaspoon in there, and I'm going to put another one. Just a teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of olive oil. You don't need much. I'll show you what that looks like. It's going to look like this, right? Everything's separated. but it's completely okay because when you pour it in here, you're going to shake it up before you use it, and then everything is going to mix it. And I kind of will keep shaking it as I use it throughout the day. And then what I'm going to do, the recipe actually, oops, sorry, I'm really dunking my head in there now. The recipe actually calls for a half teaspoon of essential oil, and that's about 20 to 25 drops. So I am literally, hold on, I'm going to transfer this to a bigger bowl. So I'm just going to take this, and I've already put some in here, but I would put 20 drops, 25 maybe, count them out, right? That's going to smell amazing in your house. You are going to get an uplifted spirit when you use orange, because orange is good for helping to promote a good mood. And who doesn't need a good mood, especially in the middle of February? This is orange. This is just plain old. Now you can use lemon. That's what I normally use, but I wanted something different today, so I'm just in an orangey mood. And that's the cool thing. You can make this smell different each time if you want. Citrus fresh, you could probably use that too. That's another oil that we have. And then they're all in here. I will mix them up, right? I'll take a spoon and mix it up. I'm going to open this up, pour it in, shake it up, spray it on my wood, and then take a nice soft cloth and wipe off all that dust. And I won't have any kind of respiratory issues tonight because I cleaned all day with a toxic cleaner. So I will actually type out the recipe in the comments. And then I will also leave a link to the class that that's on here, Jessica Hinojosa and I did, about how to clean without using all this toxic stuff. So we did a whole class. This recipe's on that class. We have all kinds of other recipes in there. You can check that out and watch it. We love to teach people how to, listen, I'm all about easy. When I say ditch and switch, I mean ditch the toxic stuff and switch it out with easy recipes. This will last me, at least probably, will go in here once and then twice. I will store this in a glass mason jar under my sink, and that way I have it to refill the next time. But this will probably last me, what I just made, about 6 months or so. So I only have to actually make this stuff like twice a year. And it took me 5 minutes to make it? So, and it took a little longer because I was explaining it to you. So it's super easy. I want you to understand, this does not have to be a complicated thing. It can be a very easy thing that you just fit into your lifestyle. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I hope that you will try this. I do recommend you only using Young Living oils, because if you're going to buy oils out at Walmart or Whole Foods, those are perfume oils. Those are not oils that are going to do anything for you, and sometimes they actually have harmful things in them. So I don't suggest that you make your cleaning supplies with stuff that we don't really know what's in there. It's usually just 5% oil, whereas with ours, we know that if this says orange, orange is the only thing you're getting in this bottle, okay? You ain't getting nothing else. That's the only reason I trust this company, because I do know that they're pure. So make sure you use a pure oil, Young Living, and I know who can hook you up with that if you need some. And try this out and replace that pledge. Get rid of that pledge. All right, y'all. Now I got to actually go dust. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for hopping.